What I love most about talent is that you can have talent in anything and be considered a creative individual. Can you pick up an instrument for the first time and be able to play it by the end of the day? You're pretty talented. Are you able to memorize the words or numbers like a pro? That's talent. Can you win a competitive eating contest? Boom, talent. When people think of talent, they often associate it with music or art, but talent can come from anywhere. You don't have to be a right-brain individual to be talented. As someone who was just awful at math and science, no matter how hard I tried, I admire people who can do a crazy math problem in their head or are able to use their talents in science and technology to learn something new. And if you play a sport, or more than one, then you're talented, too. I remember playing basketball when I was in middle school, but I was never really great at it. It was hard work, that's for sure, but my talent was more musically and long inclined. I played the flute while I was in school and have always loved learning new languages, but as for sports and math, not so talented. Those born with horoscopes that are the most talented are the ones who are determined to succeed, know that hard work pays off, and are inspiring to the people who know them best. I know that whenever I'm around someone who's enthusiastic about what they're talented at and keep pushing themselves to succeed, even when it gets difficult, it makes me want to learn something new. I've always been a fan of learning something new and getting out of my comfort zone. But I also like working on the talents I already have, like making sure I continue to practice French so I can stay fluent. Honing your talents can be hard at times, but if you ask me, being talented is a constant journey. We all have the ability to be talented, but if you're not willing to put in the work or push yourself to try something new, it might be harder for you to find that talent and stick with it. Of course, if you ever need inspiration or some advice, these zodiac signs would be more than happy to help you out. They might even be able to teach you something new. And if you are interested in honing your talents, don't be afraid to try a bunch of things until you find something you're good at, and don't let failing bring you down, either. Like I said, finding your talent is a process, but it isn't impossible. The most talented zodiac signs of astrology prove that. Here are the 5 most talented zodiac signs in astrology. First in our list. Number 1, Gemini, May 21 – June 20. Gemini is a quick learner who is adaptable to pretty much anything. So, when it comes to talent, he has the ability to be good at anything: singing, playing a sport, acting, playing an instrument, learning a language, you name it. Whether he's just really good at sticking to something until the end or new things just come naturally to him, Gemini is crazy talented. In addition to being able to pick up new things quickly, Gemini is also naturally curious. This means that he might not be actively seeking out something new, but can still tinker with some technology or pick up a pen and start writing before he realizes that he's actually really good at it. Talk about talented. Plus, Gemini loves learning new things, so any chance for him to expand his knowledge is right up his alley. Number 2, Virgo, August 23 – September 22. Virgo is born with the determination that a lot of other zodiac signs works their butts off for. Even if he chooses to take a more methodical approach to honing his talents, Virgo is still one of the most talented signs there is. He's also a very hard worker, which means that even if he doesn't succeed on the first try, he's not one to give up on something he's passionate about. Back to the drawing board for him. Virgo also wants to be the best at what he does, whatever it is he does. He'll go above and beyond just to prove to himself that hard work and dedication pays off. And even if learning a new talent is supposed to be about having fun, too, Virgo is bound to turn practice into a serious task, which it kind of is. Virgo's dedication to his talents is admirable above all else. Number 3, Scorpio, October 23 - November 21. Scorpio is the natural-born performer of the zodiac. He commands attention, and usually gets it, which makes him perfect for the stage. Not only does he bring talent to the table, but he also brings entertainment and intrigue. Even when he's not showing off his talents, Scorpio knows how to keep eyes on him and keep an audience engaged, the perfect trait for a talented person eager to show off. You don't have to be a right-brain individual to be talented. You can tell that he would be a great actor, singer, or musician just by the way he acts when he's telling a story or talking to others. Scorpio's personality is perfect for showing off, and with his ability to stick with something from start to finish, it's not hard to see how talented he is. Number 4, Aquarius, January 20 - February 18. Aquarius is one of those zodiac signs that finds his talent in seeing the world differently. He might invent something new or make crazy, weird art that only he understands, but however he does it, you can't deny that he's got mad talent. His originality and openness to trying new things makes it easy for him to expand his interests and find something he is good at. Another thing that makes Aquarius one of those talents to keep your eye on is that he will always be the groundbreaking one. He knows that talent isn't something that needs rules, and being a rebel himself, he's willing to push his limits and what's considered the norm to learn something new. And if you ever want to get on his level and learn something new yourself, definitely look to Aquarius for inspiration. He always has something interesting and new to share. Number 5, Pisces, February 19 - March 20. Music and fantasy are very big in Pisces' life. When the outside world gets to be a little too much for Pisces to handle, music, art, and dreaming are always there to heal him. So, it's safe to say that all of these creative outlets he has to fall back on are what contribute to his talented nature. For Pisces, being talented doesn't mean anything if you don't do what you love. You'll never see him wasting his talents on something that bores him. What also makes Pisces such a talented zodiac sign is that he isn't afraid to show emotions and bare his soul for his talents. He might be playing an instrument, painting, or writing poetry, but you can always tell that he puts his whole heart and soul into whatever he does. Pisces is crazy talented because he really tries to push his limits for art and inject creativity into everything he does.